Hey, Alistair Cunningham here. So just doing a quick video, keep you guys informed to what's been going on within my property business in the last few weeks. So what has been going on? It's been quite a busy and hectic few weeks. The first thing, which I think is awesome and it's absolutely brilliant, it's such fun to do, is me and Russell have started doing a weekly podcast. So that comes out on Fridays at 4 p.m. So we film them every week, and they're just a bit of light-hearted, fun. Me and Russell discuss what's been going on in property, what we've been up to that week, any property news we've read about, things like that. It is awesome. I actually really enjoy filming them. Like what you guys see, a 45-minute episode normally takes about 3 hours to film because it's just we end up having to cut constantly because we keep cracking up laughing, and it's just funny. It's a great. Do you know what? I really enjoy doing that. So that's brilliant. Yeah, so yeah, catch up with that Fridays 4 p.m. I do normally post them on my Facebook page, so you will see them, or you can look at the Property Investors Podcast on YouTube, Audible, Spotify, and I think Apple Podcasts. So that's cool. This week we've had a guy called Max. He starts working for Better Source Limited, and he's now the operations manager. So he's going to be handling the day-to-day operations of the business, and dealing with clients, dealing with properties, doing property surveys, and just like handling all this sort of day-to-day the running of the business. Also, he's going to be offering furnishings and dressings. So all you people with HMOs, you're looking to get furniture in there, we can offer all that. We can also offer it on leasing terms because we have a very good partner within the leasing industry. So they're obviously happy to facilitate leasing if you need that or if you would like to use that service. So that's cool. What else been going on? Our service accommodation's working very well. We've had about £14,000 worth of bookings for that, all up to Christmas. So Christmas and New Year are fully booked over in Oxford. My HMO Wolverhampton's now up and running and tenanted. Thanks to Quick Move, they've sorted that out and they've got tenants in there. And it's now paying rent every month. So that again is phenomenal. My HMO in Hull is in the middle of refurbishment, which is again, that's good. That's looking to be ready around Christmas time, which I'm not really looking forward to trying to promote it then. We just have to see what happens, but it just happened to fall that way. So it is what it is. We'll get it done and we'll get that tenanted in the new year, hopefully. So we'll see what happens with that. So what's happening now? So tomorrow morning, I need to get an early night tonight because tomorrow morning I've got to get up at sort of 5:30, catch a train to London. I've got a meeting in the morning at 8:30 with some investors that have flown in from Hong Kong, and they're looking to invest in HMOs in the UK, and they want me to help them with that. So that's cool. They've got a nice healthy budget, and yeah, they're already set up in the UK. So they've got a limited company set up in the UK. Their money's already here. Everything that's already done. So literally, they want to meet myself. So I can assist them with finding HMOs in the UK. Now they do have a specific area that they're looking at, which we'll be discussing tomorrow, and getting that contract sorted out. So that's awesome. They are only here for a couple of days, and they've chose to spend a morning with me. So that's fantastic. They contacted me via Facebook, I believe. So that's brilliant. So that's good. They're not my first overseas investors. I do have many overseas investors, so it's good. It's very good, very good. And then next week I've got a full week of training. So I've got 3 days with Samuel at Never Use Your Own Money Again and DFE course, and then I've got 4 days. I'm attending a training event with Andy Harrington next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I've got 7 days non-stop training, which is going to be a busy but hectic week. But do you know what? Education is massively important. I'm so pleased I decided to start educating myself in property because I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't. It's as simple as that. And I don't regret doing it I don't regret £1 that I've spent on education, because every time I've spent money on education, I've learnt something and I've grown, and I've got that back tenfold. Even just like service accommodation, for instance, we've earned 14 grand on that in the last 2 weeks. Okay, we've not been paid for that yet because the guests haven't stayed, but £14,000 in bookings up until Christmas. I went on a service accommodation course, which was part of the academy, to learn about it. So to me, that is a complete no-brainer. So yeah, that's cool. So listen, my week's been busy. My last couple of weeks been incredibly busy. Thankfully now we have Max on board, and we also have Lisa, my wife, on board. Both of them are now full time within the property, and it's going to allow me a bit more time to sort of just chill out and not be so flat out all the time. So that's awesome. But yeah, you guys have an awesome week. We'll catch up again next week, and have a great week.